time for some daily guidance. Let's find out what we need to know for the day or our life, given the situation. We're going to split to reconnect and teach. Okay. All right. I feel like I could get on board with that. Got one. What else, Spirit? 2. 3. Got another one for us? 4. Thank you. First card out is Joy. Spread seeds of joy like wildflower, and no doubt you will rival in the result. Yeah. Humility. Flowers are unaware of each other's beauty. They bloom regardless. Light. Look to the space between the trees for answers. And music. There is a melody to be heard in the deepest parts of the woods, if only we listen. Here, sorry. Okay. Alright. What are we getting today? Well, there may be people coming back around. There's some of this, and I'm not talking love, okay? Maybe. Some of you, maybe this is an ex. But more likely, this is old friends, family members that you no longer speak with. But they are coming back around, which is what we were getting with the split, the reconnect. The teach is, this is our teachable moments for yourself as well as them. But no but? Okay. Explain more. Gotcha. I don't even remember where I was at. So, yeah. Teachable moments. For them, this is more about like you setting your boundaries and teaching them the new version of yourself. And also showing them how to set those boundaries. Being an example. Yeah, as well as something else. That one went out the window too. It's early. Oh, thank you, Spirit. It's also teaching yourself that you have the ability to do this, to stand in your boundaries and to be this new person that you want to be. So the cards that came out, Joy, spread seeds of joy like wildflower, no doubt you will rival in the results. So this is speaking of stand your boundary, be a little bit guarded, but also be loving and kind and caring, because you get what you give. So if you're being hateful about the situation, you're going to get hatefulness in return. It was 324 on the timer. Humility. Flowers are unaware of each other's beauty. They bloom regardless. This one, that speaks about just doing your own damn thing. Quit comparing others to you or anybody else for that matter. None of us are the same. That is the beauty. There's not one flower that is the same. There's not one snowflake that is the same. But there's millions of them. Same idea with human beings. Just do your damn thing. Light. Look to the space between the trees for answers. This is speaking about stop staring at the main object in front of you or looking at the short term, but embracing the long term, the bigger vision that there is. The tree is creating this blind spot for you, and we gotta get around that. Music. There is music to be heard in the deepest parts of the woods, if only we listen. This is speaking about learning through this process, okay? That in the darkest parts of us, there's something to be learned. And in the darkest parts of other people, there is something to be learned. You just have to sit back and observe and take yourself out of the situation. I like to explain life like a chessboard to my kids. And I know a lot of people just do that, period. But I like to do that because there are times where they are the player of the game, and there are times that they're just a piece on the board confirmation. And when you're in somebody else's story, you're just a piece. You're just a pawn or some type of something another. I don't know words. Piece. Anyway. But in that situation, that's all you can be. So there's nothing you can do about it but to understand why that individual would move that piece that way. And that is just observing the game from your perspective, but also taking yourself out of the situation and looking at the whole board. Because sometimes shitty moves make sense in the long run, as long as you're willing to look past the short term and into the long term. So that also goes back to music and learning. So take this as you will, and remember through the process that you are, oh, I didn't even look at the bottom of the deck. I just heard teach. This is a teachable moment for everybody in this situation, very much so. You have to embrace it all. There's something to be learned in every situation. So take this as you will, and remember through the process that you are loved, you are amazing, and capable of even better and greater things. Now go and enjoy the rest of your day.